New Orleans Saints made short work of the Panthers in Carolina 34-13 to give the Who Dat fans their first win of the season. Drew Brees, 220 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Cam Newton, no touchdowns, 3 interceptions, only 167 yards through the air. Newton hasn't thrown for a touchdown in the last 2 weeks. Dylan, what do you think is up with the former MVP for the Panthers?
I don't know if something's wrong with him physically, but something is definitely off with Cam. And obviously something's wrong with this entire offense. You know, I thought the Carolina defense a couple seasons ago, as they made their Super Bowl push and lost to the Broncos in Super Bowl 50, that was the strong suit of the team. That's where they hung their hat, was on the defensive side of the ball. It seems like those days are way gone. Now, it's not shocking to see them give up 34 points to a very potent Saints offense, even though the weapons around Drew Brees and Sean Payton calling plays are not the best it's been in the New Orleans days. They're still a very good offense, but it's the 13 points they put up against a terrible Saints defense. We've seen teams over the last 2 years and change, just completely abuse this New Orleans defense. Why is Cam throwing no touchdowns and 3 interceptions? These are questions that I'm sure Panthers fans have. And when you look at the Falcons and the way they've paced things in this division, when you look at some of the upstart teams like the Bucs and now the Saints who are 0-2, it looks like they're buried. And the Panthers that are 2-0, you know, all the numbers speak to the fact that the Saints are already out of it. The Panthers are on their way to maybe winning this division again or claiming one of those wild card spots. But this team really exposes a lot of the weaknesses for the Panthers that I think are a worry organization-wide, especially offensively.
Yeah, worries on both sides of the football because coming in, the Panthers had only given up a field goal to San Francisco and Buffalo. And then all of a sudden you give up 34 points, and I thought their defense was solid.
Yeah, see, you know, and I can understand a little bit the defense making the Saints look more like the Saints than the Niners looking like the Niners. We know the Niners are not a good offensive team. The fact that the Saints opened it up a little bit and scored in the 30s today, I'm sure Ron Rivera's disappointed with that effort from his defense. But we can understand that a little bit more. We can wrap our minds around that. The problems with the offense, I just can't get.
Okay.
I know Greg Olson's out, and I know the fact that he's such a red zone target for Superman Cam in this offense. But still, with Christian McCaffrey, he finally got over 100 yards in the receiving game. They just can't open it up and equate it to points. And that's the problem for me within this division when you're going up against the mighty Atlanta Falcons, a Saints team that's dropping in the mid-30s, a Bucs team that's decent offensively with Dirk Cutter calling the shots. I just don't know if they're going to be able to score with their rivals throughout the NFC South.
And next week, they go to Gillette Stadium. Good luck with that. Panthers take on the Patriots. Stadium, we have all your updates.